Hello everyone, my name is Riley McCloy, and today I am presenting on video game addiction. I would like to start by first defining addiction. Addiction is defined by Merriam-Webster as a compulsive, chronic, physiological, or psychological need for a habit-forming substance, behavior, or activity having harmful physical, psychological, or social effects and typically causing well-defined symptoms such as anxiety, irritability, tremors, or nausea upon withdrawal or abstinence. Even though addiction is often thought of as substance abuse, it is important to understand that there are behavioral addictions which can include being addicted to video games. Next, I would like to address the fact that gaming addiction is a real problem. In 2018, the World Health Organization released ICD-11, which is the 11th edition of the International Classification of Diseases, which included gaming disorder as a disease. Gaming disorder occurs when gamers have impaired control over gaming and increased priority given to gaming over other activities to the extent that gaming takes precedence over other interests and daily activities. Due to the World Health Organization publishing gaming disorder as a disease, it is clear that gaming disorder is not something that should be taken lightly. This also shows that gaming addiction can lead to many problems for gamers. There are a few major problems that I would like to point out that have been the result of gaming addiction. The first is death. Although it is uncommon, there have been cases where gamers have died from exhaustion because their gaming sessions have gone on for too long. This may be extreme, but if there were certain restrictions in place, some of these cases may have been preventable. The next that I would like to point out is changes to physical health. Researchers have found that increases in playing video games have been paralleled with weight gain. This is troublesome because the more gamers that become addicted, the more that may experience weight gain and other health-related problems because of it. Lastly, I'd like to address injury. Some of the injuries that can result from gaming include carpal tunnel, eye strain, upper cross syndrome, lower cross syndrome, and tension-type headaches. Some of these injuries may require surgery, which can be costly and dangerous. With these problems in mind, it is imperative that effective solutions be put in place to help prevent these health problems from occurring in the gaming community. Now I would like to talk about solutions to gaming addiction, which would ultimately prevent the side effects that come along with it. The first solution that I would like to propose is to put into place laws that restrict the amount of time that one can spend playing video games in one sitting. This could have a multitude of health benefits for gamers. Many of the problems that are associated with gaming revolve around long periods of gaming. For example, the injury carpal tunnel can be heavily influenced by the repetitive motions that gamers make with their hands. By enforcing breaks after long periods of time, there is opportunity for their hands to rest, which can lead to the prevention of carpal tunnel along with other injuries. Restrictions on the amount of time played in one sitting can help lead to improved physical health among gamers. This is because less time spent playing will lead to a decrease in weight gain among gamers. Furthermore, having a restriction on the duration of gameplay can help prevent the most gruesome consequence of playing video games, which is death from exhaustion. The mandatory breaks would allow for long gaming sessions, as the main goal for the restriction is to prevent the major injury and death. Although these restrictions may help with prevention, there is another solution that must be implemented in order to help treat those that have gaming disorder. In order to help alleviate the problems that gaming addicts face, it is important to improve the treatment methods that are available to gamers. This would help to eventually reduce the number of gamers who are addicted as long as the methods are effective. Current methods for treatment include diagnosis, setting limits on playing time, and restructuring. Diagnosis is key to identifying gaming addiction, as gamers often seek to immerse themselves in the virtual world to distract themselves from reality. This can be reinforced by problems in real life, such as trouble with school, which is why it is very important that diagnoses are made whenever addictive behaviors are expressed. Setting limits on playing time helps keep gamers from playing for periods of time that are unhealthily long. Although this method is an approach that is often used for children and adolescents, I think that anyone who struggles with their addiction can use this method to help reduce their excessive play. Restructuring is another part of treatment, and it involves having those that interact with the addict adjust their behavior to help support them. Techniques for restructuring include reframing, which helps family members of addicts see different perspectives on the situation. Although these treatment methods can be effective, there is still a large number of gamers who do not undergo treatment for their addiction. By improving both methods of treatment and their availability to the gaming population, more gamers may be able to escape addiction. Some would argue that gaming has many positive benefits, from improved coordination to reduced stress. It can be argued that because people experience benefits from playing, there should not be any restrictions placed on the amount of time that gamers can play. Even though there are benefits from playing games for certain durations of time, binging video games or playing them for excessive amounts of time for days on end has been proven to show the opposite. While restrictions on the amount of time played may sound extreme, the restriction that I am proposing would be in place to prevent gaming binges that could lead to death from exhaustion. With the development of treatments for gamers that are addicted, there are more chances for gamers to get rid of their addictions. Improved accessibility to treatments would also be a big help to the gaming community because not all gamers who face addiction know that they have it or have someone who will push for them to seek help. By setting up restrictions to prevent excessively long gaming sessions and improving the ability and availability of treatment for gaming addiction, the health of the gaming population can be protected from unhealthy behaviors such as gaming addiction. Lastly, here are my sources. Thanks for watching.